morning, folks. Well, she ain't as chilly today, but the wind is supposed to gust up to 50 miles an hour. We're going to be feeding some calves this morning, and then we're going to get around to moving some cows home. So that's what's going on. Alrighty, we got these calves fed. We'll head down to the house, saddle up the green roan, and get ready to go move some cows. Pretty fancy spot for the hens there. We'll throw a little fuel in this little gal and we'll start gathering cows up. Feed wagon in front, and I'll be behind with this, and I'll just follow that feed wagon all the way home. Don't think the wind's gonna let up. We would have picked a better day to move these old girls home without the wind, but this weekend is supposed to be bitter cold. I think Friday's a high of like -5. So we wanted to get them home before that. We sure as heck weren't going to move them home in that cold weather. I know there's one old gal in here that's a limper, so we'll probably leave her right here around the build. There's a building site here with corrals and such. Probably leave her right around there, and hopefully tomorrow get back up and haul her home with a trailer. Might be our limper right there. Anyways. Here's the ladies, staying out of the wind. Are you a limper? Yeah, this little gal here. All right, ladies, time to head home. Come on, girls. We'll get you closer to the your candy that you like. Hey, ladies. Oi. Boy. We usually use horses to take these cows home. Not on a day like today. Just gotta make a quick lap around to make sure that's all the cows. Don't want to leave one behind. Come on, ladies. Time to head home. Decided that limper's gonna make the journey. She won't slow us down too much. She ain't limping that bad, so she'll make her way. You can just barely see the feed wagon clear over there. You probably can't see it on the camera here, but that's where we're headed. I'll push these gals down that way, and we'll go out that gate that I opened, and down the road, and then through a couple pastures, and then back on the road all the way home. The old lead cow up there really thinks we need to be on this road. She keeps bringing them back around. The old goat. There she goes again, taking me to the road. Come on, lady, get with the picture here. We ain't going this way. Come on, girls. Quit going back to the road here. All right, ladies, only about 6 more miles to go. We'll be there in no time. These old gals here will start having their calves around the 1st of March, so that'll be here before we know it. Now we're on a fence line and there's a pile of ice over there that I don't want these gals to go on. They're probably gonna try to do it anyway. Come on, girls. Get off that fence. There's all the ice we don't want them to go on. But they think going around it is just, you know, impossible too. So the old ice is really slowing us down, but can't get going too fast. It's a lot of work and a lot of money to get a cow bred all this way to fall on some ice and lose a calf. That's all the crap we had to go around. Slowly but surely. Okay, last small patch of ice. There's the gate. Come on, girls. I believe in you. Let's go. All right. The moment of truth. First cow hitting the gate. We finally made it across the old ice field here. I knew there was going to be ice out here, but I did not know there was going to be that much. Go through a couple pastures, then onto some gravel road, and then onto the paved road, and then we'll almost be home. Well, we got here on the dirt road. She is still windier than ever. The old gals move pretty good when the wind's at their back. This gal right here, that's that limper. She's keeping up just fine. There goes the delivery driver. What do they call it? Uber Eats. The Uber Eats driver dropped off a taco. Also known as the old man dropped off some tacos. Crazy dang drivers around here. Driving right in the ditch. Let's see how these tacos are that the old man threw together. I give it a 10 out of 10. Well, we made her to the highway. Had to run Dad up to another outfit so he could watch the silage pile so the cows didn't jump into it. It's going back here. We got the good help in here now, huh? We're moving cows. Yeah. Well, here's the gals we moved home. All spread out, munching on some hay. Gotta shut this water off. It's been running over there. Now we're gonna head over to some calves. There's a sick one over at another bunch that Dad said, so gonna go over there and doctor him and go from there. The old gator door off here. It's a heck of a lot easier to rope without the door. Actually, it's impossible to rope with the door on because if you throw it open, especially in this wind, it should just break. Get our traction filled up here. I have treated this calf before with Exceed, so we're going to treat him again with Draxon KP and see if this will get him back. bugger's been caught before. Pretty leery. Also, our rope was in the back. The snow melted and the dang thing's halfway frozen. So, it's gonna be a one-shot deal. As after that, he's gonna be on the moon. He really does not want to give me a shot. Not enough chance there. Alright, so it's this little guy in here, and he has been doctored before, so he's not really letting me get too close to him. I need to get him on the first row, or else it's going to take forever. Swing and a miss. Alright, buddy, round two. Got him lined out over here. Might just get him away from the mud. Yeah, he's not too happy with me. There you go, buddy. See? That wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. You're welcome. What was that? The third loop? Third loop's the charm. Finally got him. But he needed that before this cold came in, so. Anyway, not the best calf, not the best quality calf, but anywho. Well, that's all for today, folks. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it.